So, we want to answer a very important question about transformers today. So, the question is, why do transformers use the units of kVA instead of kilowatts? That question has come up on several occasions, and I want to answer that today. The transformer, as we know, is just transferring power between the coils, so which is why it uses kVA. The kilowatts depend on what you connect to the transformer. So the manufacturer doesn't know what we want to connect to the transformer, so they state the total rated apparent power in volts amps. And this is because in AC circuits, the total load depends on the true power in kilowatts and the power factor, which is basically efficiency. And this varies depending on the device. Okay, some energy is consumed, but it produces no work. It is just wasted heat, and we call this reactive power. Okay, so and then in electrical systems, power factor is just the ratio of true power and apparent power. So understand this. Think of a bottle of say beer or malt. The liquid beer is the useful stuff. This is the true power in kilowatts. But there's always some foam which is useless. So we don't want that. Is that not so? So this is the reactive power, or the volt amp reactive, the VAR. So but what do you pay for? You pay for the total volume of the glass, regardless of how much foam and beer is inside. So this is your apparent power in volt amps. So the transformer manufacturer is basically saying this transformer can handle a glass this big, but it's up to you how much beer and foam you put into that. So the less foam you try to pass through, the more beer you can get out. So the more efficient the device is you connect, the more things you can power. So that is basically the reason why the manufacturers do not rate transformers in kilowatts, but in kVA. Okay, so they give you the total sum. So depending on what we connect to it, that is what we now rate in kilowatts. I'm sure I answered that question. So if you have a better answer to that question, please put that in the comment section.